Friends, how are we doing today? So as we recap and we look back at what we were talking about on Tuesday, I want y'all to know that confidence is something that speaks so loudly in so many aspects of life. Now, I'm not just talking about having the confidence to go out and talk to that girl you like, or talk to that sponsor that you really want, or talk to your boss about hitting that rage. No. I'm talking about having the confidence in yourself to know that the direction that you're going is exactly where you want to be. Having the confidence in the choices that you make and being assertive in every action that you take. I want you guys to look at it this way. Take a problem that presents itself to you. Take something that happened last week. How did you handle it? Are you still thinking about it? Did you let it really, really affect you? Why is it affecting you? Are you confident that you made the right choice? If you have to go back and second guess what you're talking about, if you have to go back and second guess what we're thinking on right now, then the chances are you weren't as confident in that choice as you wanted to be. It's fair enough. Confidence isn't something that you can just flip a switch and have. It takes years upon years upon years of positive reinforcement and, encouragement from those around you to build that confidence. In my case, guys, I started out high school, that nerd, that guy in the back corner of the room, the one that no one listened to. I graduated 280 pounds. I wasn't fit. I didn't take care of myself. I sat at home and I played video games all the time. I know, funny, we're content creators over here and we play a lot of video games, especially over on that platform, Twitch. That one right there. Fast forward a couple years. August of 2009, August of 2009, I decided to do something about it. I decided to change. I found MMA. I found this small little podunk gym in the town that I live in with some amazing guys who were willing to take me and teach me everything from the start and up. I learned jiu-jitsu, I learned Muay Thai, I learned boxing, I learned wrestling, I learned Greco, I learned sumo, I learned all these different aspects. And in the process, guys, I dropped a ton of weight. I started feeling better. And just in that little bit of effort, I started making conscious decisions that I never would have made years before that, weeks before that, days before I started all of this. I started seeing that everything that I did had an action and a reaction. Every single thing. And I tell you what, the more choices that I made based on what I thought was best and what I wanted, what I was confident was a good idea, the better the consequences were afterwards. The better the outcomes were on every plane. All it took was taking that time to go, okay, this is what I want and this is how I'm going to make it happen. Confidence is so much more than just making that little option to say, okay, how you doing? Confidence is as simple as saying thank you when someone gives you a compliment. You may not exactly feel like you're worthy of that compliment, but that simple little thank you makes all the difference to people. Confidence is looking at what's in front of you, looking at that fork in the road and deciding that, okay, this one holds this option, this one holds this option, this one holds this option. I'm going to take this middle route because I am confident, because I know that this is where I want to go. I know that this one is going to lead me to the path that I want to take. And then you take that path and you don't look at the rest. You let those options fade away. Confidence is taking the problems that are presented in your life and attacking them straight on. Confidence is looking at those problems and understanding that there are going to be consequences, both good and bad, but knowing that you are doing what you need to do. Confidence is working towards what you want and who you want to be. There is nothing in this world that you cannot have if you believe in yourself. The difference between a goal and a dream is confidence. It's effort. It's putting yourself in a position to achieve those goals. Now, it's okay to dream, guys. Everyone is going to tell you dream big, and I'm definitely not going to tell you not to dream. But I'm going to tell you to set goals, and I'm going to tell you to make assertive decisions that put you in the place to achieve those goals. I don't want you guys dreaming. I take that back. I don't want you dreaming. I want you guys confident in the choices that you make. I want you believing in yourself, and I want you making every single effort to reach the goals that you set for yourself. You're a content creator. You're a streamer on Twitch. You're making YouTube videos. You're doing stuff on TikTok, guys. I want you guys to set goals, and I want you to smash them. And in order to smash them, you have to believe in yourself, and you have to be confident that the choices that you're making are going to work. Okay, but Josh, what happens if your choices don't work? What if the decisions that you make backfire? Well, guess what? That means that you took an effort and you made it happen. And if it didn't work the way you wanted it to, that means when you get back to that same exact road again, you know that you have another choice that you can take. You're confident in one that's not going to work now. You're confident in the decision that you made wasn't the best one. Now it's time to be confident in something else. The difference between people that win, the people that succeed, the people that do very, very well in life is confidence, guys. It is that surefire energy knowing that what you're doing is going to work. And it may not work right away. It may not be an instantaneous fix to whatever's going on. But it's going to work eventually. You just have to keep going. You just have to keep doing it. You have to be confident that it is going to work. When I started streaming, guys, I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea what it took to be successful. I still have very minimal idea. But I make every choice in the belief that what I do is going to further that goal. What goal is that? This. To keep putting out this content that you guys are enjoying, this content that you guys are sitting there following and laughing and smiling and feeling good about. My goal, every decision that I make is towards that. Pushing that out there for you guys. This attitude that you guys are seeing, this attitude that you see every Tuesday talk, this is confidence. This is pushing out and putting out what you want, okay? I'm not worried so much about what this person thinks or what that person has said or what that person behind me is doing. Nah. I'm worried about right here, right now, and how this is going to work for me. That's the mindset that I want y'all in. That's the mindset that you need to be in order to succeed, in order to do, in order to be confident. Confidence is not something that you're born with, guys. If you don't have it now, it doesn't mean you won't get it. You just have to work for it. You have to put the effort in to become confident. I spent 4 months training doing MMA, jiu-jitsu, and I went almost every day. My weight came down, my health went up, my fitness was through the roof. I took my first fight. I lost. I lost my first MMA fight, guys. But I won so much more. I lost the fight in the second round by a guillotine. I stuck my neck out. But I won every single thing that day because I got my ass up. I walked into that cage and I threw hands with a guy that really wanted to take my head off. He almost did. From that moment forward, guys, I realized that when I wanted something, I needed to make it happen. And the only way it was going to happen is if I made every assertive choice that I could to make it happen. That was on me. It didn't matter what anyone else thinks. It didn't matter what my coaches were saying. My coaches believed in me. Some days more than others. But that's just because they're jerks. I love them to death, though. I didn't believe in me some days. And those are the days you could tell. I didn't do as well. I didn't make it through my rounds. I would fatigue. I left everything out. As soon as I started believing in myself again, guess who was unstoppable? Guess who was pulling arm bars out of situations he shouldn't have? Guess who was making it through his rounds in record pace? Guess who was hitting his PRs? When I found myself, there was no stopping me. When I started believing in what I could do, when I started having confidence in the choices that I made, things got better. So now let's take this from another perspective, guys. Let's look at it this way. You're feeling down. You're having a hard time. You are struggling with what is going on in your life. You're having this problem and that problem. Whether you're struggling with a hard time in life, or you're having an issue with a person in your life, or you just don't feel like you're enough. Get up. Take a shower. Put on a shirt that you like. Put on your favorite hats. Do your makeup. Fix your hair. I don't care. Make yourself feel good. Because as soon as you start feeling good, you're going to look good. You're going to do better. You're going to have some confidence. Just a little bit. A little bit to start. But that little bit is all it takes. It takes one spark to start a wildfire. Right? It takes no effort whatsoever for that spark. Well, guess what? Confidence is the same way. You start with a little bit of it, and it will explode exponentially. Guys, if you're missing someone in life, if you're feeling like you're lost without this, or you've lost a family member early, remember this. They're going to look at you right now, and what you choose to do moving forward, what choices you decide to do, whether you decide to sit at home and mope or you decide to get up and do what you want to do, that makes all the difference. And I guarantee that's going to make the difference for them looking down. We can dwell on what has been, or you can reflect on what has been and be what you want to be. You can take every opportunity that is presented to you and find a way to grow. You can take this little bit of confidence that you get from looking good and blow yourself up. Surround yourself with people that are confident. Put yourself in situations around people that know what they're doing. Not necessarily because they know what they're doing, but because they know what they are doing. There's a difference between being, 100% accurate and knowing that you're going to succeed. The people that you surround yourself with are the people that are going to influence the way that you think and the way that you act. I have a very, very good friend of mine who will tell you time and time again, your vibe attracts your tribe. Well, this is no different, guys. If you are confident in what you are doing, if you are making choices because you want to make those choices, the people around you are going to start doing the same. You're going to attract people around you doing the same, and you are going to grow. You look at your major, huge, successful companies. It's not one person doing everything, guys. That one person is the spark that spreads to so many other people, and then those ideas combine, and those people collaborate, and then you get these conglomerate, huge, amazing companies like Google and Microsoft and Apple and Tesla. It's not one person doing everything, guys, but it is one person confident in what they wanted, and they were confident enough to make it happen. Everything you do in life can be done that way. Every single opportunity that you have the chance to make exponential growth to your life. Whether you think it is something minuscule and tiny, or whether it is huge and giant. The choice is on you on how you're going to handle it. How you decide to make things happen. I want every single person in here today to read forward, look back, and launch yourself. Take a moment. Take a moment. Take a moment and look back at the mountain that you have climbed so far. But then turn your head. Set sight on that summit above. And once you reach that summit, look at the next one. Find a way to get to the next one. Everything we do in life, guys, you have your choice. You have your opportunity. What you do with it is entirely up to you. But when you guys leave here today, I want you to think, I can be confident. I'm going to be confident. And I am going to make the choices that I need to make to be the best that I can be. Your life gets so much better when you do that. Guys, thank you so much for joining us here for Tuesday Talks. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Guys, make sure you hit that sub button down below. Hit the bell to make sure that you get those notifications when the new videos come out. They will be coming out each and every week. And as always, thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.